Hello guys, hello my friends. I thank you very much for giving me support all the time and keeping with me together in this journey. Today I want to talk about ways of building trust. Trust, as you know, is very important, and trust is needed in our families. Trust is needed in a relationship. Trust is needed in organizations, and trust is also needed in civilizations like countries and also in economies. I'm very glad to have you here again today. So I want to tell you more about trust. As you know, I would want not to give a dictionary definition of trust, because I know everybody knows what trust is all about. But somebody once said, and I quote, that trust is what you feel when you have it. Meaning you can feel when you have a trust, and when you don't have it, you can also feel. Therefore, let me divulge into the topic. As you know, trust is very key component in human development, and it's very important in doing things. You'll find that there are so many people who have written books about trust, and I've read them and I enjoy reading them. So what I'll say is that it is very important to have trust for the global economy and also for things to move forward. On the other hand, low trust will result into the following. Low trust can create a feeling of hidden agenda. It can create politics. It can create interpersonal conflict. It can create interdepartmental rivalries. It can create win-lose thinking. It can also create defensive and protective communication. When we talk about defensive and protective communication here, I mean that in where there is a low level trust, people don't communicate openly with each other, and this cannot give the desired result when you want it. The first way of building trust is to be true to your word and follow through with your actions. The point of building trust is for others to believe what you say. Keep in mind, however, that the building trust requires not only keeping the promises you make, but also not making promises you are unable to keep. The point of building trust is for others to believe what you say. Keep in mind, however, that building trust requires not only keeping the promises you make, but also not to make promises you are unable to keep. Keeping your word shows others what you expect from them, and in turn they'll be more likely to treat you with respect and developing further trust with you. The second way is to learn how to communicate effectively with others. Poor communication is a major reason why relationships break. Good communication includes being clear about what you have or have not committed to and what have been agreed upon. Building trust is not without risk. It involves allowing both you and the others to take risk to prove trustworthiness. To navigate this, effective communication is key. Without it, you may find the messages you've intended to send are not the messages that are received by the recipient. A third way of building trust is to remind yourself that it takes time to build and earn trust. Building trust is a daily commitment. Don't make the mistake of expecting too much too soon. In order to build trust, first take small steps and take on small commitments. Then as trust grows, you will be more at ease with making and accepting bigger commitments. Put trust in and you will generally get trust in return. The fourth way is to take time to make decisions and think before acting too quickly. Only make commitment that you are happy with and agree to. Have the courage to say no if need be. If you agree to something and can't follow through, everyone will get worse off and will get angry with you. So it's better to say no, even if you are going to disappoint someone. Be clear about what you have on your plate and keep track of your commitment. Being organized is necessary part of building trust with family, friends, and even colleagues at work. It enables you to make a clear decision as to whether to agree to request of your time or energy. The fifth point is value the relationship that you have and don't take them for granted. Trust often results from consistency. We tend to have most trust in people who are there for us consistently. This is important because you'll find that people who are there for us consistently in good times or in bad times, we will trust them more. And therefore, showing someone regularly that you are there for them will build a trust. It will build a trust. The sixth point in developing trust is to develop your team skills and participate openly. Okay, when you take an active role in a team, make contribution. People are more likely to respect you and trust you when you make contribution and also you engage with them. It is also imperative when building trust in a team to show that you are willing to trust others who are in the team. The willingness to trust others will make people reciprocate. Being open and willing to make contribution, to engage, demonstrate this. And in other words, take also what others say into consideration, and this will show that you are listening and also actively engaged with the people's feedback in a team. So it is also important to listen and to suggest your thought in and feedback in a respectful manner in a team, and this will demonstrate that you are willing also to help the team. The seventh one is to be always honest. The message you can convey should always be the truth. If you are caught telling a lie, no matter how small it is, it reduces your trustworthiness. Don't hide your feelings. The next point is that help people whenever you can. Helping one another, even if it provides no benefit to you, is quite important, and therefore it is very, very important to help people. It builds trust. It creates an authentic kindness, and this helps in building trust. Another point is not to hide your feelings. Don't hide your feelings. Always be open. Create and build trust. You should not hide your feelings. Always be open to a situation and always speak your mind. Being open about your emotion is often an effective way of building trust. If people know that you care, they are more likely to care and trust you. Emotional intelligence plays a role in building trust and acknowledging your feelings, learning and the lessons that prevail, and taking productive actions means that you won't deny reality. This is a key to building trust. In emotional intelligence, normally you should be able to perceive a situation as it is so that you build a trust. Even if having conversation with another individual, this is important. You should be able to tell when the individual is listening. You should be able to tell when the individual is bored about your conversation, and you should be able to tell when the individual is ready to take on your conversation. This is important. This helps in building trust. Don't always self-promote. Acknowledgement and appreciation play an important role in building trust and maintaining good relationship. Recognizing and appreciating others' efforts shows your talent for leadership and teamwork, and this increases trust in others and also improves your relationship with others. In other words, if people don't demonstrate appreciation for good deeds, they appear selfish, and selfishness destroys trust. Always do what you believe is right. Always do what you believe is right. Doing something purely for approval means sacrificing your own values and belief. This decreases trust in yourself, your values and your beliefs. Always doing what you believe is right, even when others disagree, will lead others to respect you. Interestingly, when building trust, you must be willing to upset others on occasions. People tend not to trust those who simply say whatever they think others want to hear. And then the last point is to admit your mistakes. When you attempt to hide your mistakes, people know that you are being dishonest. By being open, you show your vulnerable side, and this helps build trust with others. Because when you show your weakness at certain point, or when you show your mistakes, people will understand and know that you are also human. You must also have mistakes, and this will help build trust. If somebody is able to correct your mistake, there will be trust. This is because they perceive you to be more like them. Everyone makes mistakes, and if you pretend that you never make mistake, you'll make it difficult for others to trust you, because you have created a necessary difference between two of you. When all that a person sees in you is perfection, they will not likely trust you. And therefore, it is very important to look at these ways of building trust, because trust is one of the key things that can make you succeed. It is one of the key things that can also make you fall. And most people don't like falling. And therefore, I would recap the points that we have talked about. One is to be true to your word. 2, communicate effectively. 3, build trust gradually. 4, make decisions carefully. 5, be consistent. 6, participate openly. 7, be honest. 8, help people. 9, show your feelings. 10, avoid self-promotion. 11, do what you believe is right. 12, admit mistakes. Thank you very much, viewers. Thank you, my friends, for tuning in. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.